Today is day 61 of me recording every day for as long as I can. It's a cold Wednesday night. I'm recording in my backyard and I got like this lamp lights in front of me, and behind me is the moon. Today was a pretty decent day. I got barely any work done at school. Very unproductive day actually, but I say it was decent just because I had fun, but genuinely barely got any exercise. I did play football for like 30 minutes at school, but that doesn't really count. I did not go to the gym, and I haven't gone for like the last week just because my foot was injured. I did lock in on studies when I got back home for like 45 minutes. I did 45 minutes of studying. That's pretty much all I did the entire day that was productive. Other than that, when I did get home, I said I was going to study. Did not get that done. That is a bit unfortunate. I did try to study. I just got distracted a few too many times, and I could have done better. I also brought this today because I thought I wouldn't have that good lighting, but the lighting's pretty decent, so don't really need that. I always, like, whenever it's like 5 o'clock, it's like golden hour and all the trees are like orange and like it's really beautiful, and I always want to go out on a walk, but I'm always busy in that time for some reason, and I never get the time to go out. So I should probably do all my work at school or in the hours that I can, and then go out and film when I want to. Also, today on the commute, I actually used my commute for something useful. So, as I said, I reinstalled Brave and I deleted it on my phone, but before deleting it today, on the way to school, I was listening to the Science of Wellbeing course by Yale University. It was on YouTube. I watched like the first few videos. I found it to be informative. It wasn't really that direct, but it was decent. It gave really good insight. It was like, good grades won't make you happy. Having the perfect body won't make you that happy. Getting more money, if you already have like a decent amount, if you already have like where your basic needs are met, it won't really make you that much more happy. I just heard a crazy rustling noise from the bush, but it should be fine. Yeah, and the Science of Wellbeing course was really informative. Really liked it. And listening on the commutes, I feel like it is a bad thing. I should not be stimulated all the time, and I should probably take my earbuds off and actually like listen to my thoughts. But it's better than just listening to music, and it's better than just like listening to random stuff. So genuinely, and it saves me time, so I don't have to sacrifice my time for anything else. That was the positives of it. But in all my other classes in school, I barely got anything done. I have a few assignments here and there, and like 2 exams this week, which I was actually studying for the math ones. I feel like I'm actually really behind in one of my math classes, just because it feels like everyone else has a topic covered already, but it doesn't feel like I have the topic covered. So I did some extra revision today, and I went on this website called Math Videos Australia. Really helpful. It has like all the math snippets, and I just watched some videos and tried my best to like get my key points from them and learn from them. I'm pretty sure I was learning about logarithms and some stuff, and genuinely I can understand the topic. It's just some of the smaller details which I don't understand. Pretty sure my exam is in 2 days, so gotta lock in. I think at lunch breaks I'm gonna go study now, and tomorrow probably gonna like stay after school to study as well. I feel like that'll help me. As I said, it's not just for the grades. I just want to prove to myself that I can do it, and I want to at least pass the subject, which I have been doing lately, but I just want to like get a bit more of a pass. In our school, like in the beginning of each subject, we have like a certain amount of time where we just read like a book that we have, and it can be any book. And I feel like normally most kids in my class, or in the whole school in general, including me, we just don't read. Like, that's a really good opportunity. That's like 20 minutes of reading every day, and that the school gives you like for free that you can do. And it's pretty beneficial because the teachers are always like pushing for you to read, and people just like hold a book in front of their face and they don't read. Not sure why. That's like such a waste of valuable time. Today I had that same 20 minutes and I used it to read my book. I'm on page like 200 of something, 200 and something of Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Great book. Can't wait to finish it. But genuinely, I have to start reading it in my own time as well, because that way I'll be able to read the book faster and in like a more focused environment, so I can like read all my books, because I also have another book lined up, which is The Courage to Be Disliked, so I have to read that one as well. And genuinely though, today as I was walking home, I saw this video and it was by Hamza, and it was like, it was of how he lives a really simple lifestyle, and like a long time ago he still had a broken phone, even though he was making quite a lot of like money back then. And I don't know, it just made me question myself. Should I be trying to purchase a new camera? I mean, the camera that I have right now works fine, but I'm like, whatever you own owns you, right? And if I buy like a karaoke machine, then I'll probably start singing a lot more. But if I buy a camera, I'll probably start recording a lot more. So it's kind of good in a sense if I do buy a camera. But if I buy like a chair, a brand new chair, then I want to sit more, and that'd be a bit unhealthy. But at least it'll be like ergonomical, because if I'm spending that much money, better be ergonomical. That's what I was thinking about today, and I'm not sure if it's actually worth spending like pretty much all the money in my bank account and then some on a camera. I feel like it'll give me such a good sense of accountability, and like I made such a big investment in myself and put all my money in something, and like I believe in myself, and like the risk will pay off. But at the same time, like, shouldn't be wanting to buy stuff. Can't wait for my like foot to heal up, because then I can go to all my football trainings, which I've also missed out on. Then I can go to the gym, then I can go play in matches, then I can play football at school, and it'll be great. Genuinely, I think my favorite season is genuinely winter, just because it's so nice and the sun feels so great when you're sitting in the sun in winter. Other than that though, today was a nice day. Genuinely enjoyed it. Got to start meditating in the morning, because today my alarm also went off late. I don't know why. Like, what is wrong with Amazon Alexa? I keep on telling it, set an alarm for 5 o'clock, set an alarm for 5:30, and it never beeps. Not sure why, but gonna have to fix that someday. Just because I want to wake up, and I don't want to get my foot wet just because my like injury will hurt. Because normally I would have a cold shower, but I think I'm just gonna wake up early and just meditate with the extra time that I have. Because normally in the morning, like I have a pretty rushed morning routine, and then I have to go on the bus, and you cannot focus on the bus at all. So it'd be really beneficial if I could meditate before then. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna keep this recording going just for a few more seconds, so I can officially have my longest recording. And also there's a lot less flies in the winter as well, but alright, see you later.